Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest fears people have about fasting muscle loss. If you spent years trying to build any kind of muscle or spent years trying to build strength, the idea that fasting might just burn it all away is terrifying. And honestly, it kept me from really committing for a long time. I'm Dr. John D'Ambrosio, chiropractor for over 32 years, author of the five-star reviewed book, Fasting That Works, and I lost 20 pounds of fat while maintaining and even building muscle using intermittent fasting, and I did that all in 2 months. Here's what I want you to hear very clearly. Fasting does not mean losing muscle, especially when you do it the right way and line it up with smart training and food choices. For years, I lifted a lot like most people do, and I did too many sets, too many days, and not nearly enough recovery. I also bought into the idea that I had to be eating all the time to keep muscle on. The minute I stopped eating, I assumed my body would start chewing through muscle like crazy. When I finally changed things, I did it step by step. I shifted to a simple fasting structure, and I talk about this in my book. I use a 16/8 as a base with occasional longer fasts. I made sure my training was focused on hard, effective work, not endless volume. I brought my lifting down to 2 full body HIT, high intensity training style sessions a week. They're about 20 minutes each, one real set to failure per exercise. And I kept my protein intake solid during my eating window, so my body had the building blocks it needed when it was time to repair and grow, which is really so important. What happened over time surprised even me. The scale went down, my strength actually continued to go up, my physique looked better, not worse. I didn't feel smaller, I didn't feel weaker, I felt leaner and stronger. Fasting by itself is just time without food. It doesn't decide what your body burns. Your body will burn fat. Your body responds to the signal you send it. Now, if you never challenge your muscles, your body gets a message that maybe these muscles are optional. But if you do challenge them regularly and you feed them well with protein when you do eat, your body has a real reason to hold on to that tissue and even build it while you're losing fat. So if you've been avoiding fasting because you're afraid it's going to erase your hard work, it's going to make you skinny, you're going to lose those muscular gains, here's a simple version of my approach. One set one, you need to set up a fasting pattern you can actually live with. Not something extreme that for 3 days you quit or next week you quit. Two, keep lifting in a way that tells your body to keep those muscles. You need to train hard enough and consistent enough for this to happen. Three, when you're in your eating window, don't eat like muscle is an afterthought. Build your meals around protein first, then add the rest of your food on top of that. It's very possible to lose muscle if you starve yourself for long periods with no plan. Sure, that's not what we're doing here, but it is a possibility. We're actually using fasting as a tool to get rid of excess fat while we protect and even improve the parts of our body that make you strong, capable, and confident. If you want a simple place to start, just really download the free fat loss cheat sheet in my bio. You'll also find my book, Fasting That Works, there, and the link to my full course if you're ready to dig deeper into how I put this together for myself. You do not have to choose between being lean and being strong when you use fasting the right way. You can actually really improve both.